Hey traders, welcome to 𝗦𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏's weekly Forex forecast. We hope all of you had a great trading week. Those who traded yen pairs, you should have taken good profits, guys. Let us know in the comment section what pair you have traded. Now, all of you know what we said regarding yen pairs, especially dollar-yen. If you are following us for the past 3 weeks, we knew that dollar-yen will drop and then it will shoot back up. And we were saying to you, do not miss this trade. All of you can see what happened. This forecast was before the election and even before the election results. If you remember this forecast, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Guys, nothing is magical here. All of this is based on experience and knowledge. And just know, no one can be right 100% in this business, even us. Now, in today's video, we have decided to share with you some tips for advanced traders, especially for those who have some knowledge about wave analysis. Don't emphasize more on labeling and focus on structures. Once you do that, you will see a big change in your trading. Do not try to prove that a system is working. Focus on your self-improvement. Never ever add to a losing position. This is a golden rule, guys. You must set realistic goals. Remember, Forex trading is not about sitting in front of the charts for 5 to 10 hours. It's about managing your time wisely. Last but not the least, trying to make your system better is not always a good idea. If you are achieving your goals, that's all what is needed. Let's get started. DXY for this one, guys, remember, last week we said we are expecting DXY to move up. And this up wave, it can be corrective or impulsive all the way up to break this top and this top. Market starts to go upwards. So if you are following us, you should be already in the buy. Those who are in, you can take profits or move your stops. If you are a day trader, you must have made good profits in this up wave. If you are a swing or long-term trader, you should move your stops to break even and leave it. Let the market unfold and let's see how the structure will behave. Those who are not in, leave it and focus on other pairs. Focus on non-dollar pairs. At the moment, the structure is in the making. We have to follow the waves to know where the next wave is going. As of today, we are in the middle of the next structure. We will not trade DXY next week. Euro dollar, if you are in, manage your trade. And we hope that you entered in the sell and you took profits. This was more than 100 pips move. Now market is going up. If you are not in, wait the market to give you up, correction, and more upside. This is what we can see at the moment. Those who are not in, leave Euro dollar and focus on other pairs. For now, if you are following us, you should be already in the sell. And if you are in the sell, manage your trade and always try to take partial profits. Regarding the structure here in details, it will be covered on our Sunday session. A lot of you are asking us about the difference between YouTube and the in-depth analysis. It's a live 1.5 to 2 hour sessions where we cover the YouTube and the website pairs in details. And also, we will explain you what structure might perform. We will let you know what pairs we are focusing on for the next week, and if you want us to cover any charts, we will do it for you in these sessions. Also, you can ask us questions live. Those sessions are recorded, so if you cannot attend them live, you will receive a recording link every Sunday between 6 and 7 p.m. UK time. Pound dollar for this one, we were expecting a down wave, market went up and then it started to move down again. We are at the same level. For pound dollar, we are expecting more downside. So for us, we are biased to the downside regarding pound dollar. Any sell setup we get, we will go for it. In this structure, guys, any new high, it will be the potential last high before the drop. Do not jump in, trade your own system and trade your own plan. What we are sharing here, we are sharing our point of view on what could be the next move in the market based on wave analysis and market structures. So coming back to pound dollar, any new high, it will be the potential last high. We are not saying that market should go to the upside. market is ready to move down and the structure is completed. But internally in this one, I'm giving you guys more hints and more tips. Within this structure, any new high, it will be the potential last high before the drop. If market will give us a sell setup from here, it will drop from here. So what I'm trying to explain you, our bias is toward the downside for pound dollar. Now, all of you know that in Forex trading, you are working with probabilities. This means here we have a higher probability chance that market will go to the downside. Those who have knowledge about wave analysis, remember this is a corrective structure. What I mean by that? Corrective structures, guys, can break tops and bottoms. What top and what bottom? This is a different story. We cannot explain it here. Aussie dollar, for this one, guys, market started a down move. This down wave, we do not like it. The way market is going down here, it's not how we like market to go. What we were waiting is a down wave similar to this one. Market is going corrective here. In all the cases, we are in a downtrend at the moment within this down wave. If any one of you is in the sell, you can take profits or move your stops. This is a complete structure. This means market, it can go to the downside even from here. Remember guys, it's not it can go up or it can go down. We are giving you one direction, one bias. We are biased to the downside. For us, any buy setup we see here, we will ignore it, and any sell setup we get, we will go for it. We are analyzing those waves for you to know what might be the next wave so you can take action. Internally, even here, we can get one more move up before the down wave. So for Aussie dollar, remember, this up wave is still possible. If market will give us this up wave, we will not go for this buy setup and we will not trade this up wave. Any sell setup we get from here or from here, we will go for the next sell setup. If this is clear for you, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Structure do change time to time, and this is why we are here every single week to update you about what might be the next wave. And we are sharing with you what we see, not what you would like to hear. Regarding the bigger picture here for this one, guys, remember, we are still expecting market to go down under these lows. So this small up wave is not important to us. Even if market will go up to break this top and this top, until we see our setup and a clear setup, a known structure to us, we do not enter. And this is what you should do as well. All of you who are watching this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Why you have to do that? To get a notification every time we publish a video or we post any important message or update in the community tab. So subscribe now and hit the bell icon. Dollar yen, how many of you guys remember this forecast? From here we sat down, market went down. We set corrective structure and downside, market behaved as expected. Then from here we said this it might be a bigger corrective structure and then one more push down. For those who do not remember, go back and watch our previous videos. We were saying from here, if market will go down under this low, do not miss this up wave. And market went up 250 pips in one day. This is the power of wave analysis and market structure. And remember, knowledge is power. Market will never go in a straight line. This is the up wave, market is correcting here for another push up. So those who didn't get the chance to get in here, wait your buy setup to go for this up wave. For us, we are biased to the upside for dollar yen. Regarding this structure, guys, we'll explain this in details on Sunday session. What is this structure and why we were expecting this up wave. Also, we will try to show you the fractal nature of the market. This will be really interesting for those who will attend our Sunday session. You can find the link in the description under this video. New Zealand dollar, for this one, we were expecting a down wave. Instead, market went up. So we were wrong in this forecast. Now, market went up and start to go back down. We are at the same level. The structure is not changed. However, all of you know why market shooted up here. There was news regarding the interest rates for New Zealand. Anyway, the structure for us is still toward the downside. We are still convinced, guys, that market will go down under this low, and this low. Is this the start of this down wave? We think so. Now, if you are not in, wait market to give you a corrective structure, give you your sell setup before you sell this one. Do not jump in and trade your own system. Even for this structure, any new high, it will be the potential last high. We are not expecting market to shoot up. If market will shoot up, let it go without us. Any buy setup we see, we will ignore. And any sell setup, we will go for it. Gold, how many of you guys remember this forecast and get in the sell and made good profits? If you are trading gold and you get in the sell, let us know in the comment section. We would love to hear your success stories. And the more you comment, like, and share, the more you push us to be here every week to share with you our forecasts and our tips. Those arrows are our forecasts, guys. From here we set up, market went up. Last week, we said from here, we are looking for our sell setups. We think that gold, it will go down, and market went down from here to here in one day. This is the biggest daily candle for gold for the past few months. This is amazing. We hope all of you who trade gold made decent profits in this down wave. Let me just hide the arrows, guys, so you can see this clearly. You see this down wave? No matter what is the reason for that, everything posted on social media, on TV, after this down move is useless. We forecasted this down move before it happened, and this is the power. Everybody will explain you here why gold went down. We were saying to you, we are expecting and we are forecasting this down wave. After this down wave, everything is useless. Anyway, coming back to the forecast, we are expecting here a corrective structure, one more push down. Remember, this corrective structure, it might be a bigger one. This means it might not be only simple one. We might have down, up, and then downside. In all the cases, we are still biased to the downside. So we will not buy gold, we will be looking for our sell setups for this one. If anyone of you is in the sell and still holding, take partial profits and leave the rest at break even. All of you who are watching this video, follow us on our TradingView profile. Every single week, we are posting charts for you. You can check them there and you can read the description under every chart. So follow us on TradingView and on all our social media platforms. Pound yen for this one, you remember from here we set up, all the yen pairs went up. This was more than 600 pips move. Then after this up wave, markets start to go down and this was expected. Why? Because this is what market does every single time. Wave analysis and market structure are needed tools for you to succeed in this business. But you have to learn them correctly. That's the point. We know what we can teach you and what we can give you. A lot of knowledge and a lot of content. Anyway, coming back to pound yen, we are expecting a down wave. This down wave, guys, it will be more than 700 pips move. If you are in the sell, just move your stops. Those who are not in, wait market to give you a corrective structure and then you can go for this one if you get a sell setup. We are expecting pound yen to drop. Dollar CAD for this one, market went in, we broke this low and now we are going to the upside again. You know we are biased to the upside. This down wave will not change the structure. Even if we break this low, a ton of retail traders will get in the sell because they don't have the knowledge. And this is what they were watching on social media, on free webinars, on free presentations from their brokers, that under this low, they should sell. So market went in and start to go up. And it's not every low or every high. Look at this one. Here market went up, give you this down wave and up again. What I'm trying to explain you, Forex trading is more complex than that. For this one, we are expecting a corrective structure and more upside. If you are in the buy, make sure to move your stops and manage your trade. If market will give you a corrective structure, this will be a good buy for dollar CAD. Euro yen for this one, we are expecting a down wave, guys. We can see yen pairs will make a down move. All of them. So for dollar yen, before you jump in, risk small and trade your own system. We can see that yen pairs will start a down wave. Pound yen, euro yen, Aussie yen, all of them. Regarding this one, structure is completed and we are expecting another down wave to break this low one more time. Now, for this one, if this will go to the downside correctively, more upside. In all the cases, for now, we are expecting a down wave. This down wave, it might be impulsive. This is what we can see at the moment, or it can be corrective. In all the cases, the next wave is toward the downside. By the way, one of our traders posted this one in our Slack group even before our forecast. So they can see what we see, and next week they will learn how to trade those waves. You know that we are in the middle of our November course. Euro New Zealand, for this one, we're expecting an upside and market went down because of New Zealand. So also for this one, we were wrong. Market went down and then up again. What we are expecting next? Correction and more upside. This up wave, guys, it will be a good trade if you get your setup. For Euro New Zealand, we are biased to the upside. We were waiting an up move from here. Market didn't give us a setup. It went down, gave us a corrective structure and more downside. This is why, guys, do not follow anyone blindly, even us. You don't know our system and you don't know our setups, how we manage the trade, how much we risk, where we enter, the timing, and all the other stuff. Use our forecast as an additional tool for your system. If you don't have a system, you have to create one. And every time I give you a tip during the video or at the end of the video, write it down. You will come back to those tips one day during your trading career. Pound Oz, for this one, market went up. We are making a corrective structure and more upside. So if you are in the buy, we forecasted this up, this down, and this up. It's not one pair, it's not one wave. Wave analysis works on every single tradable asset because we analyze the mass psychology of all the market participants. That's it. Everything is plotted here on the charts. If you know how to read their footprints correctly, you know where the market will go next. They cannot hide what they did before, and they will repeat this over and over again. So for Pound Oz, we are expecting an up wave. Euro Pound, this is great. Market went in and started to move up again. If you are in the buy, make sure to move your stops and manage your trade. We are expecting a corrective structure and more upside. This up wave, it might be corrective or impulsive. In all the cases, we are expecting an up wave for Euro Pound. Some of our traders are already in from here. So if any one of you is in, no matter what the market will do, your worst case scenario, it should be break even here. And here's a tip for you. Do not expect to win every single trade. You will get losses. Losses are part of this business. Accept them and manage them wisely. That's the point. If you refuse to take losses, you will end up breaking your account. Aussie yen, for this one, you remember this forecast and you remember this upwave. This was more than 400 pips move. And once market went into here, we said take profits because we are expecting an upwave. So we forecasted this down wave and we forecasted this upwave also. Anyway, for this one, market went up. We hope all of you who trade Aussie yen made profits in this upwave. What next for this one? We are waiting a corrective structure and then one more push down. We are waiting a corrective structure. Why? Because if market will push to the upside very fast, we might be getting a change of structure here. Wait the correction before you go for the next sell setup. Those who are already in the sell, just manage your trade. Like I said, all yen pairs looks down to us. New Zealand CAD, for this one, also it was a New Zealand pair and we were wrong here. We were expecting a down wave, market went up. Now, what next? Any sell setup we see, we will go for it. Remember, with this up wave, structure is not changed. But internally, we can get another push up. Any new high, it will be the potential last high before the next drop. So for us, we are ignoring any buy setup and we are focusing on our sell setups again. If market will make a corrective structure here, one more push up and then downside. In all the cases, we are looking for our sell setups. And do not expect that market every time it breaks the low or it breaks the high, it will drop or it will shoot up. This is why be careful here. One more push up is possible. What we are looking for, our sell setups and this down wave. CAD Swiss, how many of you remember, guys, from here? We said we are expecting a bigger corrective structure. And market gave us this corrective structure. It's not only forecasting the next wave, we are forecasting the type of the next wave. We said from here, we are expecting a bigger corrective structure. This was clear to us from here. Like I said, this is the power of knowledge and this is the power of market structure. From here we said down, corrective structure, down, and all of you remember what we said from here. We said look for your buy setups, we are expecting market to shoot up. And market went up. After that, we've got a corrective structure and last week we said look for your buy setups. Market shoots up. This wave, guys, was more than 200 and 50 pips. We hope all of you who trade CADJPY get in this buy and made decent profits. If you were in this buy, let us know in the comment section and give us a thumbs up. Do we have more proofs that we can forecast 2 to 3 waves in advance? Yes. All of you should remember pound Swiss chart. Let me just show you this example, guys. This is pound Swiss. And from here, we said we can see up, down, running flat, and then one more push up. Let me show you the forecast and the video where I was talking about this. I will show you the replay. Look what the market did. Went up, it went back down, gave us a running flat, and then it shoot up from here to here. This is amazing. Now, all of you guys know about our Sunday sessions. It's only for $12 where we go through all the other charts. And it's for you guys. Go to our website and read the details before you subscribe. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, trade with care, and see all of you next week.